Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with my last layout using the Noel Mignon March Daily Diary Kit, and I'm going to be doing February Project Life. Now this is one that I didn't plan ahead of time at all, so I just had pictures that I printed randomly. I did not plan for how many slots I had and all that, so I'm not going to end up using every single thing that I printed here, which is a good reminder for me that I need to be planning these things out ahead of time. I can still use the pictures, obviously I can use them on layouts later, but I definitely printed more than I had room for. And mainly a lot of that is because I don't necessarily want to use pictures in every single slot. I use, journal cards, and I get creative and I use, embellishments and things, that I collect, just random stuff. So lesson learned, plan better next time, but that's okay. So for the first part of this spread here, I am going to be pulling out a 6x6 paper pad because I do not have any more paper left in my kit. And that's because I did not order the extra paper that you can order. I just wanted to get the kit as it was without ordering anything extra to see what I could do with it. So I did run out of paper. So next time I might have to think about that. But I am going to pull out my Amy Tangerine, I think it's her Ready, Set, Go line, the 6x6 paper pad, because the colors go nicely with what I'm using here. So I will be using a few things from that. Now I did pull a blue camera pattern that I put on the bottom there, and I added a picture to it. It did have something punched out of it already, but I just covered it up with my picture there. And then I'm going to add this blue floral here, and then I have a solid green that I'm going to use on top. And the green brings out the green that is in that Starbucks sleeve there. So I'm starting with this 3x4 stamped card that a friend of mine made me, and I'm using this all throughout my album this year, so that did not come in the kit, but it's something that someone made for me. And then I'm going to put down the Starbucks sleeve along with a little transparent February from Freckled Fawn, which did not come in the kit either, but I am using those as well. And then this little tab here that says February on it did come in the kit. It's a wood veneer tab. So I just put that behind that. And then I'm going to add this Valentine here to this pattern paper on the bottom for the card. And I kept one of each of my girls' Valentines that they gave out in their classes this year, so I'm adding both of those. So the big one was Layla's, and that's Moana. And then I just have a few pictures here. I have that picture of Denny's, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use it or not. I decided not to use it on this side, but I will use it on the other side. So now I'm going to go through my cards and see which cards I want to use. I'm going to pull that yellow one, that one that says you on it, and then I need another one for journaling. So I'm going to use that one that says, I think it says about today. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them down a little bit. And then I round the corners of that one and put Kaylin's Valentines down, which were Descendants. So I'm just going to add that in there, and I don't need to journal about that or anything. It's pretty obvious what it is, and I do that every year. I have that picture of me and Kaylin there, and I put this sticker that says swoon on it, and that's from the Cardabella sticker sheet. I'm going to add that banner die cut there that came in the kit, and I'm going to do some more embellishing on that one here soon. But this one up here is going to be Layla. And I didn't have another card, so I just took a piece of pattern paper from the kit that I didn't necessarily love, and I just covered it up with the picture and the other card there. So I kind of use it like a template. And I'm sorry, I'm hitting my camera. I'm hitting my tripod there, and I didn't realize it, so I'm sorry about that. For this card here, we had Chipotle finally open up in our town, 5 minutes from my house, so it's really awesome. Kind of a big deal around here. So I grabbed just some pamphlets that they were, giving out about catering and stuff. So I grabbed one of those so I could make a little thing here in Project Life about it. So I just used my circle punches, and I circled out 2 of the logos there, and I stuck both of them on. One is going to be going off the bottom a little bit, and one is right up top there. And then this one here is my Brody. It was his birthday in February. He turned 14. He's my sweet little old man. So I'm going to use those Cardabella numbers, and I'm going to put 14 on top, and then I have a word sticker there as well from Pebbles, and I don't remember exactly what that says, but you'll see it in the close-ups. And So now I am trying to figure out what else I want to put on this card here, because I want more than just the U. So this is of my daughter Layla, who got an award for her class that month, which is the Good Character Award, and one student gets it each month from every class in their school, and it's a big deal, and they get their picture in the hallway, and they get a medal and like a water bottle and all sorts of stuff. So I used those Cartabella letter stickers and wrote character on the bottom, and then I will do a little bit more to that as well. I'm going to do my journaling, but I am going to add a little thing that says thank you on it, because Layla didn't start the school year off fantastically. She doesn't misbehave, but she had a hard time you know, like talking to her teacher and verbalizing things that she knew. So when it was time to test her on stuff, it was really hard because she was very, very shy. But she's really come out of her shell lately, so for her to get that was a big deal. And then on this card here, I'm going to use these and write finally. Our town's been waiting a long time for Chipotle to open up, and they finally did. I might have already been like 4 or 5 times. It's definitely my favorite place to eat. So whenever I see one, we always eat there, and now we have one 5 minutes from my house, so it's really awesome. So I'm going to write about that on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add to this one here. Now this is a picture of me one night. I'm working on a cross-stitching pattern that I am making for my parents for Christmas this year. And I am watching Vikings. I was kind of binge watching that and catching up on the season. So I'm going to add that little circle sticker there from Cartabella. I have some of these Teresa Collins mini stickers that did not come in the kit, but nothing in the kit was going to allow me to spell out what I needed to, which is cross-stitching and Vikings. So I had to pull from my stash. But then I'm going to use this little flare badge here that has X's and O's on it because I just really enjoyed that, and I'm going to add that there too, and that did come in the kit. And then that's going to complete that side. So now for the next side here, I am going to get my stuff down here. So again, I have a plethora of things to choose from. I have to be really choosy about what I'm going to end up putting in here, and not everything is going to stay the same. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to put on here. So again, I'm going to my Amy Tangerine paper pad, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece down here to use for this top card. And this card is going to be of Kaylin and her best friend Lexi, and Kaylin had her very first overnight sleepover with her. So first time she's ever slept away from the house, and it was fine. Everything was fine, but I did kind of worry about her all night, making like just hope that she was okay and doing good and behaving and all that, but she was wonderful. And then the other 4x6 card up on the top there is a picture of the book fair at the school, which I volunteered and worked at all week, and that was a lot of fun. So I took pictures of that. And across the middle here, there's Kaylin with her suitcase ready to go to her sleepover. I am going to replace that with another picture just because I didn't need 2 things of that. And then Layla is wearing 2 bathrobes one day in the house. She's a weirdo. I have a movie ticket stub in the next one, and then a picture of myself and my friend Amy at an event that we went to, which is along the bottom as well. It was a charity auction that was held by a spouse group at our base, and it was called Lights Camera Auction, and it was like a charity auction type thing. And so we went, and we had a table, and all the tables were movie themed. That was the theme of the event this year. So our table was How to Train Your Dragon, and we were dressed up as Vikings, and it was a lot of fun. So I took a ton of pictures, so I went ahead and included some of those in there. All right, so for this one here, I'm going to add a little bit more of this branding or border sticker there, and then I'm going to add a freckled fawn flower to it, and then another little freckled fawn chip that says Dream Big, and add that there. And then I'll just do some journaling about Kaylin having her very first sleepover, and she had a blast, and now she wants to have Lexi over to our house for a sleepover, so we may do that over spring break or something. But she really had a lot of fun, and I had to let go of my fear of my baby not being home for a night. It was really weird not having her home. But she had a blast. Okay, so for the book fair, I'm going to use this diamond die cut that I did not think I was going to use at all because I just wasn't in love with it, but I turned it over and it's just white on the other side, and I'm just going to use that for my journaling. So I just talk about the book fair and how I volunteered and worked it, and it was a lot of fun. And it solidified my desire to get my master's and be a librarian. So it really was a lot of fun. For the movie ticket stub, I just added it to that card, and I added a feather on it because we went and saw 50 Shades Darker. So if you saw that movie or you know that story, the feather kind of made me giggle a little bit. And so I like that. And then on the bottom there, I just added a chipboard banner with a little word sticker that says friends. I replaced Kaylin's picture here with that Denny's picture, and I'm going to put Enjoy on top of it because Denny's just opened up in our town as well. So we had 2 new restaurants open up recently. And then that one there says My Cup of Tea, and I put it on Layla's picture because she just makes me laugh. And that's going to complete my spread for this week. So I have a ton of close-ups coming up here for you. I really enjoyed working with this month's kit, and it got me back into Project Life, which was really wonderful. And I'm excited to get another kit like this in another couple months and start working more on some more spreads. So if you guys have not checked out Noel Mignon's blog yet, I highly suggest it. I will leave a link down below. You can check out the kits. You can check out all the design team members. You can check out what they're making with it on the blog. And I highly encourage you guys to do that. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.